Okay, I'm tired of waiting. Music's a bit loud, though. Alright. Looking good. Hope the music's not too loud. Whatever. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, sodium chloride. Maple syrup omelet. So, like, how much did you add to the omelet? Hello, Darnus. Hello, Gameling. I'm here. We're doing a sick, nasty, puzzle stream. I selected a few choice pieces beforehand, just to see if I can make anything of them. Not sure if I can. Got a well sought after shiny on the last day of the Easter event. Ugh, I hate you. Hello, Bayou. Fuck. There goes my piece. It's gone forever. I'm never gonna find it. This happens more often than you'd think. Because, like, I'll move my laptop and, like, pieces will be stuck to the bottom of the laptop, so, yeah. No, I still haven't finished this puzzle. Because, like, for the whole, like, few weeks that I was editing that fucking 30-minute long Pokemon review, I had my laptop in front of the puzzle, so I couldn't reach it to do it. My own damn fault. Anyway, this piece, this is kind of like stars, so I know it goes over here-ish, but I don't know where. A Riolu. Oh, I fucking hate you. Riolus are adorable. Favorite was a periodic table of elements puzzle. Why? Fuck that science shit. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where this should go. Well, I mean, to be fair, the stars go all the way around this thing, so it really could be anywhere. I think I'll just put it there for now. Luckily, I have another one with stars. It's like, this one's kind of like, got a unique shape to it. No, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's like over here? No, that doesn't work. Fuck. I thought I had a good one there. Oh well, at least I know where it goes. This is another one of the similar vein. I was making some really good progress on this earlier. I was back to regular old Pokemon until another event starting on Tuesday. Back-to-back events, huh? My favorite Animal Crossing villager? Pretty sure it's Biscuit. Biscuit, actually don't know if Biscuit is a boy or a girl, but, they were in my village in Wild World, and I thought they were great. Still haven't seen them in New Horizons, though. Well, this looks like a thing I could use. Something like... Oh. Yeah, lean forward, but it goes up there. Biscuit is a boy and he's super valid. Yes, yes, exactly. You can't really blame me for not knowing, because, like, all the villagers, no matter what, they all just wear, like, a t-shirt that might be, like, kind of a dress, but you never know. This one's a curved thing. It's one of the spikes on the fence, but I don't know where. I think it fits with this. Something like... no. Man. Ugh. Disgusting. It just has to go there, I guess. Is the quarantine treating everyone bad? Had to go grocery shopping today. It was fucking awful. Like, I'm glad they have the rules of, like, we're limiting how many people can go in the store. You can only... we had to line up outside. I'm like, fine. But it's still total ass sandals. I'm not happy about it. Okay, I know where this goes. Text boxes are color-coded, blue for boys and pink for girls. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. You think I have the observational skills to pick up on that? Oh, man. Yeah, I know. That sucks, Darnus. Like, you know. I'm just... This whole thing's got me in a bad mood. And they're just like, oh yeah, the border's closed for another 30 days. And I'm like, you know what, that sucks, but good at the same time, because I've seen how the US is handling this shit, and I don't want any New Yorkers getting uppity and flooding into Ontario, getting some fresh air. Keep them down there. Leave them where they are. They'll either sort this shit out, or a lot of people are gonna die, and a lot of people are gonna die. It's facts. Been furloughed? Ah, shit. That sucks. You know what pisses me off, though, is that everybody's getting fucking CERB, and it's more money than I make at my full-time job. I'm so fucking mad. Of course it wouldn't be if I didn't have to pay like $300 in fucking taxes. But whatever. Being an adult is so hard. Where the fuck does this one go? This is just a weird one. Like... oh, I get it. I'm getting some good close to edge pieces. Those are rare. Our date in my state is extended due to protesters in the streets. Yeah, this is why America is fucked. Like, I don't know. Just, like, I don't want to demonize all Americans, but, like, the culture is... it's all like, oh, personal freedoms. Like, fuck the possibility that the US could be getting screwed, right? We're above all that, but no, they're not above all that. This one's like a curved thing. It's a biggin. I don't really know what to say about that. I guess around here? Oh, maybe it's this. No, it's not that. Or is it? No, it's not. That's just annoying. Ugh. Getting sick of the vibrate function on my phone. It's way too fucking loud. I wish there was a way to make a phone vibration quiet. US nationalism is strong and quite, I think it's kind of crippling. Yeah. I mean, times like this, I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm super glad I live in Canada. And I'm just like, I know there are so many, like, Canadians that they leave Canada to go work in the US because the money's better, and I'm just like, you know what? Job market here sucks, but can't relate. I would never move to the US. Ever. Like, good for them, they're willing to take the risk. I am not. Where the fuck is it? We had... This was... God damn it, Sally's face is such a bitch to work with. Oh. Is that it? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's the bottom of her nose. God damn it. Does it go here? Motherfucker. Fine. God. Next to impossible. Okay, this one has to be something. Oh, sweet. We're making moves. Making moves and jives. This one is just another piece of a pumpkin. There's so fucking many pumpkins. We just move this. There's like an ass load of pumpkins on this fucking staircase. Is it here? Damn it. Whatever. George Washington tackled the redcoat as he was signing the Declaration of the Bill of Constitution. Okay, even I know that's not right. Gonna do all the work he had all week to do and is due tonight. Ah, God, what a mood. Just realized the stream has music. Yes, it is. What is this? 3 hours of relaxing and beautiful Animal Crossing music. I was thinking of playing the chill/lo-fi Animal Crossing OST remix, but it was only 40 minutes long. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anyone's interested, I'm considering doing like a really late, like all-night stream, you know, like maybe something like 10 p.m. to like maybe 4 or 5 a.m. because I gotta go back to work on Sunday night, so I gotta sleep on Sunday. So, you know, I gotta stay up extra late. Chill lo-fi beats to pay your mortgage with. Just remind us. Alright. It just occurred to me, I didn't inform the Discord that I was doing this. I mean, like, I responded to, like, one thing. I should do a notification or something. I have the power to do that. I'm the only one who uses the announcements thing. I don't know if anyone else is allowed to use it. Don't use it if you are. Chill lo-fi beats to suppress the PTSD as you charge another German machine gun nest. Alright, fair enough. A lot of these dark pieces, I don't even know where the fuck they go. They're another part of the eye that has Sally in it. This fucking puzzle has his face on it 3 times. That's a swirl. Ooh. It's getting real. Fuck. I dropped it. Okay, maybe not that real. Is it? Oh, it was getting real. Owned. Does this fit that? Owned. Well, good. I'm the only one who has any announcements. It's my Discord. I make the announcements. That's the fucking rules. I win. 'Cause it's my Discord. I actually don't even know who owns it. Like, technically, whoever made that Discord could just, like, I don't know, ban me and just make it like a rogue PML Discord. And then I wouldn't have access to my own Discord. And I wouldn't make my own because I don't care enough to do that. Need a PML Gold account to be alive during 10 PM to 5 AM though. To be alive? Are you gonna die? This is part of the wall. I don't know what part. It's a big wall. Fuck it. Ban yourself from your own Discord. I don't know, man. Whoever created that Discord, I don't remember who it was. Somebody just like, yo, we made a PML Discord, you should join. And then I think they made me a mod? I don't know. That's a piece of white, I don't know. I have a platinum account, I'm good. Of course, of course. Of course, a horse. Complete with puzzle piece bag searching ASMR. Ooh, I know what that is. Yeah, boy. Probably watching and plotting. Pieces fall into place. The chain of events is now in motion. The Rubicon is before us. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what this piece is for. Let's do a quick shuffle. You know, with everybody stuck inside, apparently, like, jigsaw puzzle, sales have been better, so, like, maybe we'll get some actual fucking decent fandom puzzles, like, you know? Like, this and, like, Pokemon and that one fucking Mario puzzle are, like, the best you can get for, like, fandom puzzles. Maybe we get, like, a 500-piece Harry Potter one every now and then. Like, you know, start making puzzles of, like, good anime and shit. I don't know. Make a Professor Layton puzzle. That would make way too much sense, though, right? To make a Professor Layton jigsaw puzzle? Like, am I crazy? It's a river in Italy. According to legend, Julius Caesar parked his army there and contemplated by the riverside just before he overthrew the centuries-old republic. I see. Hentai puzzles. No, those are already video games. You ever see those? Like, they're super fucking lame. Like, at that point, you may as well just look up a Google image search. It's just like, you know, brick breaker, but there's, like, I don't know, like, a hentai picture behind it. Like, behind the bricks, and you break the bricks to reveal the picture. Like, fuck that. Just look up the picture. Like, what? It's so needlessly complicated. This is no longer a democracy, we are a puzzle ship. I mean, I'm not against puzzle shipping, but I don't think that's what you meant. Man, I miss Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Crossing the Rubicon has since become a metaphor for the moment when you can no longer turn back from a course of action. Oh. Well, I got a puzzle for Mother's Day, which is passed here in the UK. She hasn't opened it and only cares about words with friends against me and my sister. There's a hentai camouflage pattern out there. Of course there is. Or those gun takus. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. I suppose I could fool myself into believing that it belongs over here-ish. I don't fucking know. How embarrassing. This is just another piece of his fucking jacket. Yeah, I think everybody forgot about Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Like, I don't know, Little Karibo's been sick or something. He hasn't updated in, like, forever. Oh, you have a collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards? What the fuck is this supposed to be? Oh, wait, shit, I know what that is. Hold on. Where the fuck does that go? That one is over there. This one's over here. It doesn't, like, physically connect, but I know it goes with that. It's part of the mummy. A few thousand. So do you have Exodia? Dark Swamp, Black Lagoon Abridged. Yeah. It just brings to mind that the only abridged series that has, like, accomplished what it set out to do from the start was, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Like, it did all 10 episodes, and they got it done. Every other abridged series has either, like, ended or, like, unofficially been canceled, it's a mistake to say they ended. They've all been, like, either canceled or everybody just disappeared and, like, they stopped updating. Or, Team 4-Star. They canceled, DBZ Abridged. I don't know why. I didn't watch the video. I wasn't really all that invested in it, but they canceled it. If anybody wants to give me a too long didn't watch summary of that, feel free. You do have Exodia. Oh, very nice. What does Pot of Greed do? Sword Art Online Abridged is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's still going, but, like, you know, I don't expect it to stay long. Fucking 50% off, which was, like, free Iwatobi Swim Club Abridged, got shit canned. I mean, fuck... Didn't that guy quit his job just to do it, and then he didn't do it? Like, what the hell? But if I had to guess, like, why DBZ Abridged got canned, it was probably because they were just like, we've been doing this for, like, 10 years, we're all fucking tired of it, we're gonna go dub real anime now. Which is what they do, I guess. I don't know where the fuck this goes. It might be over here. Something like that. Whatever. hell is that? That's not a thing. If the database is correct, you have 7,924 cards. What the hell, man? How do you even, like, where do you keep them all? Do you just have, like, a chest of cards? In tins and boxes. Of course. Ever the practical one. And there's another fucking pumpkin. And it goes there. I'm a genius. Do you have, like, any rare cards? Like the ones that people be selling on eBay for, like, $100? To be honest, though, I didn't even know, like, they made that many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, over 7,000. Like, are there duplicates? Or, like, do they have, like, really 7,000 unique cards? How do you even balance for that? Okay, what the fuck is this thing? I came across this earlier. I want to know what this is. This is really annoying. Oh, wait, I get it. It's this fucking thing. It doesn't connect to anything, but I know it goes there. The Littlest Cheesemaker. No, I've never read that. Yu-Gi-Oh will ban lots of cards they can no longer balance. Yeah, like in official tournaments and stuff. Like they banned Exodia. Friend gave you like $2,000 for $50. Alright. You know, I don't want to be rude, but I'd say that like the $40 I spent on a PS2 and like 10 games for it was probably a better deal. Do you get something highly sought after? Oh, of course. I would imagine it must be very difficult to use them in any meaningful fashion these days, unfortunately. They were her ex-boyfriends. Alright. That's one way to get out of the relationship. This one looks semi-something. It's wiggly. It's a wiggly boy. I don't really know what to think about it. I think I see where that would go, but I don't know if I actually have the piece for it. What a shame. Yeah. I mean, I'll be real, it's kind of rude to steal someone's shit, but whatever. The fuck is this? That one almost looks like fuzzy or something. I don't even know what to say about that. It looks like a problem. Do you think if I started tagging these live streams with ASMR, I'd get more traction? It would be a lie, though. I can't whisper to save my life. I don't know how to do it. Anyone else care about the upcoming Dune movie? I don't know, when's it coming out? Female threatens to beat you up for being soup. Money ASMR. Ah. Dang. I haven't been able to make a good littering soup in a while. I don't even know if I have any stock left. I should have bought some carrots. But I know they would have gone bad. Oh shit, there it is. Alright, alright, alright. Wait, what the fuck? Why isn't that the thing? How is this possible? Am I out of my fucking mind? What? How is that not it? Come on. How is that not it? It's the exact same thing. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm a fucking idiot. It's part of fucking Oogie Boogie's head. Fucking stupid. There's a list of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, says there's 10,592 different ones. Wow. Well, I guess since there's been that many anime. How many animes have there been? Like 6? I don't know. With each main character having crazier hair than the last. Like, I think a Yu-Gi-Oh series began and ended during the span of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Like, there was an episode where they were making fun of the upcoming main character's hairstyle, and I think that series has already ended. Jaden's hair was low-key normal, though. Yeah, that's true. Too bad that series, like, didn't it, like, never get finished getting dubbed? And, like, I remember, like, I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged, which was also, like, a dead abridged series, but, I was always wondering how the series ended that, like, Jaden, apparently he went off to explore the world with, like, a demon and also the ghost of his teacher? What the fuck was the deal with that? How did his teacher die? I remember reading it, but now I've completely forgotten about it. Oh, I feel this. This is a mood. Yes, absolutely. There's 10 anime series? Are you fucking kidding me? How are there 10? Are you including season 0? That can't be right. The movie doesn't count either. The most recent one started 2 weeks ago? Are you fucking serious? I gotta know. I have to know now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes. I have to know. What do they got? Okay. Some of those... That's not 10. That doesn't count as 10, okay? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters and Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters are all, like, the same characters, okay? Like, the first one is Season 0, which... that doesn't count. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, that's the first one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters is just like a 12-episode miniseries. That doesn't fucking count. I'll count all those 3 as 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although, since I guess Zexal and Zexal 2 you could kind of count as one thing, that's probably why the most recent one is called Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. So that would technically make it the 7th one. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't originally going to be a card game. Yeah, the manga was like... oh, fuck, I don't even know what the point of the original manga was. Like, occasionally Yugi would get possessed by this evil fucking pharaoh, and he would play games with people, but they weren't card games always. I don't know. I watched the first 2, like, abridged episodes of Season 0, and it was, like, really dark and kind of shitty. Manga was just games of chance. Yeah. Okay, but what the fuck is Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s? I have to know. It takes place in the futuristic town of Goha and stars Yuga Odo, a 5th grade elementary school student who loves both inventions and dueling. Why is it that after, like, the first Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, they all had to take place in the future? Like... am I wrong? Did Zexal not take place in the future? Because I feel like it did. Also, every Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist... why is my right mouse button fucking broken? Also, every Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist has to have, like, a weird ghost that helps them duel better, right? When does this take place? Yeah, Zexal takes place in the near future. Arc V. Or Arc 5. Oh, it is Arc 5, okay. Because I guess that was the 5th one, whatever. What's the setting? Oh, I don't even want it. Synchro dimension, XYZ dimension, fusion dimension, original dimension. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That's real stupid. Like, I thought they were reaching with, like, the ancient Egypt shit, but okay. So, like, even with, like, all the different seasons, we could say Yu-Gi-Oh! Has had 7 different protagonists. I have to know what Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 looks like. I have to know. Show me a picture of the main character. Oh no! He's got fire hair! God, he looks... that guy doesn't... He looks like a basic bitch. Not even like an anime protagonist, like a protagonist from one of those cartoons on like Cartoon Network that was like pretending to be anime in like 2005. That's what he looks like. That's bad. Look at his friends with their fucking blue and purple hair. This is ridiculous. It's good to know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has not changed at all since the old days. Need sleep, but you'll live. You can go to sleep. This isn't all that riveting. Like, in fact, I would say that a stream like this is half designed to put you to sleep, because it's just me talking over footage of me doing a puzzle. It is an inherently relaxing activity. It's just working on this today, it reminded me how much I used to genuinely enjoy just spending hours just like listening to podcasts or long analytical videos while working on my puzzle. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, see you, bye. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Sleepy sheepy. That one looks sharp. Don't know if it actually is anything though. Maybe not. But it has such a line on it. You'd think it would be something. And maybe it is. Oh, come on. I thought I had that. Rats. Oh, but what if? Genius. The line was part of his hand. I think a certain culture owes a lot to Jack Skellington, you know? Because Jack Skellington, he was the cause of, like, the first skeleton fuckers. Was there anyone before him? I don't think so. It wasn't until Jack Skellington that people wanted to fuck skeletons. I'm the worst. Jack Skellington walked so Sans could run. Haven't felt your pulse for 7 minutes now? Lucky you. I feel my pulse every time I clench my fist. Like, not even, like, really all that hard. It's worse after work, but, like, I just want to, like, close my hands without feeling like a pulse. It's so annoying. Jack Skellington invented Undertale, of course. Ew, gross, one of my hairs got in the bag. Nasty. That's even worse than the puzzle dust that's left at the bottom of these bags. It's just so nasty. Okay. I could take a chance on this one, but I'm not going to. Yeah, man, my hair. Would you believe it? It gets fucking all over the place. I've got split ends. I need to cut it, but, like, you know, what's the point? It's not like anybody's gonna see it. Usually my heart just has severe palpitation. I can feel every single beat, but now it's like homeostasis has stopped. I see. Interesting state to be in. Well, for me, my hair is long enough that, theoretically, I could cut, like, a lot of it off, and, like, not even do it well. I could just, like, take off a bit here, take off a little bit there, and as long as it's, like, mostly, like, close to even, no one will notice because I have so much of it. How to spell luscious? Neither do I. Maybe it's, like, Luscious. Something like that. This puzzle makes me question everything I know about good line positioning in puzzles, but I think I got this. 'Cause I do. Lucius Malfoy. Luscious Malfoy. That fucking guy. Did he die in the movies? Did he get killed? I hope he did. It's what he deserved. This is another weird one. All the fucking scars on Sally's face really makes this difficult to work with. He didn't? What do you mean he didn't? He was at the Battle of Hogwarts, right? All the Death Eaters got monumentally fucked. He had to have died. This song's a fucking banger. Not everyone died. Did he at least get sent to wizard jail? I don't know. Azkaban? We all know that place doesn't work for shit. Everybody broke out of there. Draco survived, and his mom. Okay, but like... whatever. Fuck Draco and his mom. Was she even fucking there? Oh no, wait, she was there. Yeah, after all the, like, downright evil shit that Draco did, like, wasn't he, like, an accessory to Dumbledore's murder? And, like, at the end of the series, they're like, oh, here's Draco. He's got his kid. I don't fucking know his kid's name. He's going to school, and Draco is allowed to walk freely about, even though he was a fucking, like, almost Death Eater, right? No, she didn't fucking care about Harry. Her whole thing was like, Voldemort told her to go check that Harry was dead, and she leaned over him and she's like, yo, is my son alive? And he was like, yeah, so she covered for him. That's what she did. No altruism there. She was a bitch. Imagine reading Harry Potter. Well, I'll be honest, I don't remember how it went in the books, this is how it went in the movie. I'm gonna be honest, after I saw the 6th Harry Potter movie, I completely fucking forgot what it was about. Like, for years and years, I was like, oh yeah, I like Harry Potter, but I had no idea what happened in the 6th movie. I liked her and Bellatrix. Okay, Bellatrix straight up fucking died. I know she died. She got. She deserved it too. Half-Blood Prince is forgettable. Yeah. What was it? Just like mostly like going into people's memories? I don't know. Was that the one where Dumbledore died? Fuck it. She got Thanos by Molly. Yeah. It was okay when she used the death curse. A good guy with a wand, right? What the fuck? Stop texting me. I'm in the middle of something. I'm working really hard. This is my side hustle. It's just kind of a bummer looking back on Harry Potter now, because it was, like, such a revolutionary thing, but, you know, it was kind of plotted badly. Like, how Hogwarts had one house that was, like, specifically, like, where all the Death Eaters came from. They were like, only purebloods are allowed in this house, and like, yeah, so that's fucking weird. But like, if I talked about everything that was wrong with Harry Potter, it would just take forever. This one is very round. I'm kind of into it. Don't know how into it, though. I'll just say it goes over here vaguely. There's so fucking many of those. Fell apart after Fantastic Beasts 2. After Fantastic Beasts 2? After? Okay. Alright. I mean, I watched, like, part of that movie. They were just like, oh shit, here's Nicholas Flamel. And I was like, shut up. Like, whatever. I watched that movie, like, vaguely in the background of my parents' house. And they were like, here, we're gonna show you visions of, like, World War I or some shit. I don't even know what was going on. All I know is that that evil dude shouldn't have been Johnny Depp. He should have stayed that other dude from the first movie that he was pretending to be. Like, I just hate how in the first movie it was a plot twist that that bad guy was fucking Johnny Depp. Things wrong with Harry Potter #1, the author. Yeah. Still quarantined. Good to know, Clay Vertigo. Same. Things wrong with Harry Potter. Nobody smokes weed. Things wrong with Harry Potter. They've got all these kids living in the same place. And none of them are fucking. None of them. Not a single one. They're getting up to some crazy fucking magic shenanigans, but nobody's fucking. The Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah. That was so fucking stupid. They were like, oh yeah, this dude from the first movie, he can't know that wizards are real, so they have to, like, erase his memory, and then they immediately bring him back in the next movie. That's not a strange statement. Teenagers fuck all the time, okay? Don't tell me that kids aren't going out to the Forbidden Forest to get down to some forbidden doings, okay? Don't at me with that shit. Ooh, this one looks good. I feel this. This has good vibes. I like where this is going. Could it? Yes. You can tell it belongs on the left side because it's cut weirdly. I don't know where the fuck this one goes, though. This song's a bop. Remember in book 2 or 3 they gave Hermione the power of time travel so she could do more courses? Oh, that was... Ooh. Like, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But then the idea that just, like... I guess the idea that time has to be, like, a closed loop in Harry Potter kind of fixes that, but, like, The fact that, like, time turners are just a thing that, like, the ministry has and, like, they give them out to students, you're like, what? You would think that the protocol for a student signing up for too many classes would be just drop some of these fucking classes. I don't know where the fuck this goes. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I don't like this one. It's going back in. I don't know what this is. Instead of making you choose between cultural anthropology and Eastern philosophy, we'll just give you the power to travel fucking time. Yeah. That's bad. Well, besides that, like, besides giving her the ability to travel time, that would also give her, like double the time for her homework, right? Or, like, infinite time to do her homework. So, like, yeah. That's kind of like giving her special treatment over the other students, isn't it? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of kids in Hogwarts with, like, learning disabilities that would really appreciate the extra time to do their homework. Because we all know that Snape is not lenient about that shit. She'd have been a Ravenclaw, but they had to give Tum Tum Potter a female friend. A smart friend. More like. Ooh. That's another star piece. I like that. I like that very much. I think I got it. Oh, come on. It would have been perfect. This is bullshit. I've been led astray too many times. I'm getting jaded. Are you sure? This is disappointing. Boo. Fuck that piece. And they just wizard away Asperger's. I fucking doubt it. I think a better question is, do wizards have vaccines? 'Cause, like, I remember in whatever book it was that, Ron's dad got fucked up by something. I think the snake that Voldemort had attacked him, and they were having a hard time healing him, so they were considering giving him stitches, and that was, like, such a foreign idea that, like, his wife just, like, freaked the hell out. Like, you're thinking of sewing him back together? That's so fucked up, even though that's, like, a common medical practice, and, like, genuinely works, so, like, do wizards just, like, reject all Muggle forms of medical treatment, so do vaccines not exist in the wizarding world? Harry Potter still wears glasses, apparently they can't fix that. But they can fix the glasses. And there's a spell to stop glasses from being fogged up by rain, so that's a thing too. There's supernatural Jehovah's Witnesses. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, anytime somebody starts, like, talking about Harry Potter with me, I'm just like, I can't stop talking about how much sense it doesn't make. Even though I genuinely enjoyed the series growing up. It's going bad, Alexander. That's why we're talking about vaccines and wizards. Their knowledge of medicine is limited to ancient Greek humorism. Yeah, but apparently they have... Why do they have a potion for regrowing bones? Like, is bones being magicked out of bodies, like, really that common that they just have a potion for regrowing bones? Why would that be a thing? It's the most mismanaged school on the fucking planet. I would say that the US is handling coronavirus better than Hogwarts handled any issue that went on in that school. Like, the first movie, they're just like, there's a fucking troll in the school. Whatever. And nobody fucking noticed. 2, there's a fucking basilisk in the school petrifying students. Nobody gets sent home. Like, even after, like, the 3rd time it happens. 3rd movie, there's a fucking serial killer actively hunting, like, he's not really a serial killer, but they think he is, actively hunting down one of their students. Nobody gets sent home. We're gonna have dementors, prison guards that literally eat your soul, and attacked one of the students guarding the place. 4th movie, they host an inherently dangerous tournament. They're just straight up fighting dragons. 5th one, I don't remember what happens in the 5th one. Oh yeah, Dolores Umbridge takes over and it's whatever, that's like any bureaucracy, that's fine. 6th movie, I don't fucking remember that, and in the 7th movie, it's actively being run by evil people, so I guess not much has changed. Oh, Jesus. I fucking hate that I know so much about Harry Potter. Where does this fucking go? I don't know. Umbridge got raped by centaurs. Yes, that did happen, and it's weird. It's like, she got dragged off by centaurs, which you would assume would mean that they killed her, but she shows up later, like, catatonic or some shit, so it's just like, yeah, they... Like... I feel like it would have been, like, better to have just said she died. But we couldn't do that, otherwise the centaurs would, like, seem like savage beasts. I don't know. Do centaurs have, like, a centralized culture, or do they just fucking live in the woods? I know that, like, in one of the books, it didn't make it into the movie, that the, I don't know, one of the teachers got replaced by a centaur. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know, was it the fucking divination teacher or something? Got replaced with a centaur, and, like, apparently, like, the rest of the centaurs were really pissed off at that guy, so, like, he couldn't go back to the forest. I don't fucking know how it works. Making a tier list of every Pokemon is probably just as the puzzle you're doing? Just as what? In ancient Greek mythology, centaurs were symbols of male libido, and most of their stories involved them trying to get some. I suppose. I think they got shot by Atalanta once. I don't know. Okay. Oh fuck, I think I know where that goes. Give me a second to parse this. Dude. I'm so fucking smart. Check that shit out. You impressed? Oh my god. You fucking see that shit? I'm a genius. There's an ancient Greek story about a man who invited centaurs to his wedding. They smashed his furniture, ate all his meat, drank all his wine, and kidnapped his wife. Damn. That sucks. I do recall in, the Inferno, or whatever the hell it's called, like, there's, like, a circle of hell where, like, there's, like, a boiling river of blood, and the centaur's job is to shoot anyone who escapes it. And that's what they do. This one could be something, but it's probably not. Son of a bitch, that looked almost perfect. I can't live like this. Oh, what if it goes here? Aha! And what if that was to... Yes! Got him, my man. The Circle of Violence. Right. I know about classic literature. I'm kidding, I watched OSP's videos on it. They're so informative and adorable. She just released a new one today. It was like, you know, that big mythical kaiju thing. And somehow she even managed to make that adorable. She's very talented. I don't know where this fucking goes. It's got something to do with clouds. Fuck, it goes over here. It's dumb. Dante liked to ape off ancient Greek traditions and mythology like many authors of his time. John Milton does a very similar thing in Paradise Lost. Yes. Paradise Lost was a little bit fabulous. I don't know. What's this? Nerds. You'd think that would be something, but it's probably not. That's super disappointing. Is it that? Why isn't it that? This is bullshit. Is it that? No, it's fucking not. Somebody's messing with me. Like, actively. It goes there. There's grayscale everywhere. Yeah, the puzzle's gray. I would be inebriated, but I'm not fucking going to the LCBO in these conditions. Fuck that. Alcohol is a crutch anyway. Hello, Val. We are peasants in your presence. I don't even know what to say about this. This guy's arms being the fucking fence, it's just a nightmare. Can this be something? So disappointing. I don't like this. Can it be this? Nailed it. I already do this puzzle. I still haven't finished it. It's just been sitting here. I'm sure I'll get it done over the next week or so. Who knows? Who knows? Who can say? It's just unique in that it's circular and it's also all fucking gray. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a tree branch, but good fucking luck figuring out which one. What a horrible night to have a heart attack. Sitting by as your existence is completely meaningless. Listen, I just haven't had time to do my puzzles. I was editing, I was very busy. So, you know, I had shit to do. Is this an Animal Crossing song? What fucking... Oh, it's the Roost Cafe from the movie. That explains it. Imagine being a puzzle in 2020. Every puzzle's getting done in 2020. Everybody's buying them. Okay, this has to be something. It has to be. I refuse to accept that it's not. God, I wish Brewster would come back. They gotta bring him back. I don't know. This one's just like a fuzzy fuckboy. And that's what this one is. Annoying. But I'm gonna level with you. I think this is something. But it's probably not. It's probably faking me out. But it might go there. It all depends on what, I'm not sure. Brewster is a cool name. Yeah, man. The coolest. Brewster is a pretty cool dude. Ugh. Not like me. I'm the opposite of cool. I'm the least cool. You don't come to me if you want cool. I don't know what this is. It could, but it probably isn't. I'll just put it over here, making assumptions and things. Brewster Jenner. What's that supposed to mean? No. I am not cool. fucking striped thing. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna start a fight. It could start a fight. But I don't care. I don't want it anywhere near me. But it might go here. Oh, fuck, now I get it. God damn it. Yes, obviously. Fucking dumbass. Why did I put it over there? Mother walked up, saw this to my screen, saw the skeleton, asked, "Is that Sans?" No. Like I said, Jack Skellington walked so Sans could run. The origin of so many teratophiles. Oh wait, they call themselves exophiles now. Whatever. Assert my dominance. Okay. That's how you do it, right? I don't know. I could do it to him, but you wouldn't be able to see that from this angle. Jack Sansington in Night Before Undertale. I would love a good crossover of that. Oh my god. Does anybody remember those old Bleed Man comics that, like, they did that? Like, it was a crossover of, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Like, Grim and Mandy were, like, Mandy was, like, way older, and they were married, and they had kids, but also, like, I think he was, like, related to Jack Skellington because they were hanging out with him at, like, a party or something? I don't know. That whole comic was weird as shit. Really well drawn, but weird as shit. TikTok is the pain of my existence. Nah. There are people who have come before you, and they said that about Vine. Jack had a pencil, Sans had a highlighter. Jack wrote the fetish, Sans made it brighter. That's fucking genius. What was the fetish? The fetish is skeleton men. Listen, I think you all know from my experiences at the morgue that I'm not into, like, dead people, but a sentient skeleton, an animated skeleton, they can kind of get it. Real life skeletons, no. Only animated ones. Real life skeletons are not attractive. They're just gross. Where the fuck? This has rough cuts. It should go over here. Where the fuck is it? That comic also had Weirdo Dexter's Lab stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I, like, dropped it, like... I don't know. I was following it for a little bit because, like, I was a kid and I was like, this is fucked up. I want to read this. But, like, I don't know. I think I dropped it once Powerpuff Girls started coming in or something like that. I don't know. And then he did an Invader Zim comic that he never finished. I don't know. It was just weird, but Bleed Man had really good artwork. I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Probably the same shit. Have you come across the Ultimate Survivor yet in that morgue? No. All the bodies they have in there are like 90-year-olds. Also, all the body parts they have, those fuckers ain't coming back to life. When pro skeletons are always hard. The fucking ecto-dicks. The Undertale fandom is never gonna live that down. I leave porno drawings on Patreon if I had to guess. Yes, that does sound like something he'd do. Although, to be honest, his style is super cutesy, and I definitely would not want to see porn in that style. It would just feel weird, you know? Like, I don't know. Skeletons are like girls, they're much better in anime. That's facts. Talking about Bleed Man. I'm pretty sure I'm still following him on DeviantArt. Not that I use DeviantArt. It's just like my account probably still exists. Maybe. And I'm probably still following him on that account. Come on, does this fucking go here? Come on. Yes. That's what it was. Although I usually don't like tells like that, in a puzzle this difficult, I'm willing to forgive it. Oops, sorry. The placement of my computer is a little bit precarious. How does this... Okay. Does anybody, like, not understand the categories that they have for YouTube videos? Like, they're so restrictive. Like, why the fuck is there an entire category for cars and vehicles? Like, these categories have been the same, like, since the beginning of YouTube, and they've never felt the need to update them at all. Except, I guess they added gaming. But besides that, I think it's pretty much stayed the same. I was 8, too young to use the internet at the time, and saw Dexter's sister died and was like, oh shit, she died in that comic? I don't, like, whatever. He was just making it dark for the sake of it. Like, one of the main things, like, with Billy and, no wait, not Billy, Mandy and Grimm, they had kids together. I don't know how that fucking worked, but, apparently she had a kid, and then they aborted it so that the kid would also be a skeleton, but he also had hair? Like, what the fuck? And also, like, his sister was like a regular human, and I think they had like a thing for each other. It was super weird. Gotta have hair so you can recognize it. I know, it was so weird. It's just like, I thought his design was really cool at the time, because he was just like a skeleton wearing a hoodie. Which, you know, doesn't really get much better than that. Like, that's pretty much the apex for like all skeleton designs now. You want to make a hot skeleton, he's wearing a hoodie. I like how the music is increasing to drown me out. I was actually listening to this song earlier today. I don't think this is the version they used in the DS, though. I think this is from the movie. Skeleton in a suit and tie. That works too, but like, you know, considering like Sans, like in a lot of like edgy, cool Sans fan art, he's got the hood up and he's like got the glowy eye. It's a classic sign, you know? Like on the other hand though, skeletons in suits, I wouldn't pass that up. I'm just saying, skeleton in a hoodie, it's a classic. I mean, Jack Skellington here, he wears a suit. You can see he's wearing a suit with like a big bat bow tie. He's got something going on. I mean, the stripes aren't great, but whatever. But he was in his teens at the time, around the 2000s. Every teen was edgy. I don't know. I don't think Bleed Man was a teenager when he was, like, he had his own website. Like, I don't think he was a teenager. I think he was an adult making these comics. And yeah, like the weird brother sister like kind of having a thing for each other was like super weird. And this was like before everybody watched anime, so we were all used to that shit, so like, I don't know. It's gross. I've seen that one. Give me something new. Exist at the time, so I can't know for sure. Well, I will look it up. How old is Bleed Man? Bleed Man. Great. I love how the first result that comes up is Bleed Man drama and Bleed Man controversy. Yeah. He's been up to some shit. What's his age? Bleed Man, real name Vincent, I don't know how to pronounce that, is a Philippine comic artist around his 40s. Yeah. So he was at least in his 20s when he was, like, writing that shit. Oh no. Oh right. That's what the big controversy was. On April 23rd, 2006, Bleedman posted a page of his comic, Grim Tales from Down Below, depicting Mandy planned the infamous disaster 9/11. That got him suspended from DeviantArt. Holy shit. Most people who hate him call him out on the World Trade Center controversy or complain about his liking of lolis, which is understandable because, like, a lot of his girl characters are lolis. That's fucked up. Mandy committed terrorism in the name of Allah. That's so fucked up. Like, why would he do that? Like, to be honest, I think you might be able to get away with that now, but 5 years after it happened, no way! He got banned depicting 9/11. He got banned for depicting it as, like, an act of, like, a cartoon character. I think that might have been a bit too much. I think this one has stars on it. Yes, it does. I think I know where that goes. No, that doesn't go there. Shit. Bummer. What if it... No, that's not it either. Damn it. Just add it to the ever-growing pile of things over here. Annoying. Gotta show Mandy's evil somehow. I don't even know what the fuck she did in the show. I suppose when I was reading that as a kid, because I was probably like 12 or 13, that didn't even like... It probably didn't even enter my mind that like that was a fucked up thing, because I was like 6 years old when 9/11 happened, and as much as I try, like, I know it must have been a big deal, but I don't remember it at all. Like, I don't know. Like, I suppose I've always been pretty ignorant to the world around me, but, like, I don't remember that happening, and I feel like I should have. Like, I know, like, a couple years after, like, I saw my dad wearing, like a 9/11, like, fireman's shirt or something like that. You know, those shirts they had. Like, I was like, what the heck is that about? And, like, I didn't know that 9/11 happened until, like, a couple years after it happened. It's just so weird, because, like, so many people are like, you remember where you were on 9/11, and I don't remember it at all. I don't know. I was just an ignorant child. In the show, she went from a very stone-cold stay out of my way or else character to a force that death itself fears. And a force that death itself fucks. At least in Bleed Man's world. I don't know what this is. It's just black. Blackish gray. Couldn't tell you. Those are all annoying. Did I ever tell you about this puzzle I did? It was a puzzle I got from the library. It was missing pieces, which drives me fucking nuts. And it was a picture of, like, I don't know, the fucking London Bridge at night. So, part of it was the bridge. Most of it was just the fucking night sky. So, it was just, like, basically just, like, guessing which pieces... It was trial and error to put that puzzle together. It was bullshit. You're a kid, it's expected you wouldn't remember. Yeah, but, like, when I hear about, like, other kids that were my age, or, like, American kids that were my age, they were like, I remember we got pulled out of school and shit, it was crazy, and I'm just like, I suppose they wouldn't have pulled us out of school in Canada, but, like, you know, it would have been on the news. I don't know if I watched the news. I don't know, I was busy watching TVO, or... TVO Kids, and YTV. Man, this is just irritating. This is like a piece of his bow tie? Maybe? It doesn't help that part of it is, like, going behind the fence. Fuck. Jack Skellington, you made an enemy for life. Nope. That's not it either. There's a house fire near me when 9/11 happened. Oh shit. The roof of my mouth hurts. It's from eating those wavy salt and vinegar chips. Ash and small embers were falling from the sky. Word. Pretty sure that's part of Zero. He's up there, vaguely. Here. There he is. The annoying part about this is that I know that's part of his fucking bow tie, but, like, I don't know where it goes. Is it this? No, of course not. It's, like, upwards, vaguely. That's annoying. I do like how there's like a whole fake fan-made OST for like an Animal Crossing Wii U game that never happened. It's like taking a look into an alternate universe. There we go. Now I'm on track. It's not gonna help with the rest of the tree though. These branches are just so annoying. I'll tell you, once I'm done with this puzzle, I'm never fucking doing it again. But I'm not putting it on my wall or some shit. I'm just done with it. Now see, this one is rough cut. I know it goes here. Yes, something like that. Fun fact, people die when they're killed. Of course. What a fact. Oh shit. This is a bop. Does this go here? Does that fit? I don't know if that actually fits or if it's just fucking faking me out. I don't know. I'm going to assume that's correct. I'm great at this. So what other cartoon characters committed terrorism that we know of? I don't know, like... Invader Zim was like attempted terrorism. Interplanetary terrorism. I was kind of hoping we'd find aliens, but like... that's not gonna happen. Probably for the best. Although, to be honest, if aliens did show up, I wouldn't be surprised. They probably won't show up, but if they did, I wouldn't even fucking blink. It's just that kind of year. More like worldwide enslavement and or genocide. Still counts as terrorism. I don't know, sending an entire school bus of children to, like, a room with a moose, that seems like kind of terrorism. Or mass kidnapping. Gross, why are you talking about snails? I know you fuckers are just trying to wrap the conversation around to snail farming again. We're not doing it. I can't participate in that kind of conversation. I don't fucking know where this goes. It's mad. I'm mad at this. Just searching up aliens when PML mentioned aliens. There's only one explanation. Aliens. Where the fuck does this go? I hate this part. Terrorism is targeting a nation's civilian population to scare the government into a course of action. Right. Something like that, or whatever. Would I marry an alien? Absolutely. If the option was available. And I happened to be single at the time. You damn right I'd marry an alien. But would the aliens want to marry me? I don't think so. That's like one of like those... The alien is Jabba the Hutt, congrats. Well, if that's the case, then there's no way he'd marry me because he's into like hot slave girls. So, you know, I don't exactly fit the bill. Besides that, like, you know, it's like one of those prevailing fantasies of like those kinds of writers, like oh, the aliens come to Earth because like they think humans are hot, but like, you know, like they think the ugliest humans are the hottest. That's the bit. I don't know. I did like those fun little humans are weird fanfics where they're like aliens, like they view humans the way we view puppies. They just think like humans are super adorable. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know where the fuck this goes, and I feel like I should. This is pissing me off. I bet you anything it goes fucking here. And like there's no connective tissue, because I haven't found it yet. God damn it. Maybe their culture finds puzzle doing and playing Animal Crossing highly erotic. Right. Gonna get me an alien boyfriend. He only likes me for my puzzles. But I still date him anyway, because I'm a gold digger. It could be extremely difficult for humanity and aliens to cooperate. Oh, I thought you were gonna say copulate. Because either way, yes. Shit, I think I lost a piece. As every aspect of us will be just as extremely bizarre to each other. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I feel like if there were aliens, like, they would find, like, something really bizarre as universal, like... I don't know. We probably have, like, wildly different family structures. But, like, politicians suck ass on both planets. 'Cause some things are universal. I feel like this one should be a leaf, but, like, it's not meshing with me. What else would it be, though? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. Of course, it's her fucking lips again. God, how you vex me, Sally. You're so vexing. That's what she is. Finally, some fucking progress. Where's her other eye? What the fuck? It was right here. I fucking put it. God damn. Oh, there it is. It's that. That's her eye. I feel when he never asks about your day and just wants you to do another skeleton puzzle. Coming back to Madoka Magica as a reference. Oh yeah, like how Kyubei's race like didn't have emotions or some shit. Just weird. We are highly social mammals. Right. Well, if the alien race isn't highly social, then they probably wouldn't have a space program to get to us in the first place. Those kinds of things only come about through cooperation with each other. Or like, what if it's like all just like one planet? They've got like a few different countries, but like, or like settlements or whatever, but none of them talk to each other, so they each like develop their own societies completely separate of each other. So like one civilization is still like kind of in like the 1970s, but like another civilization is like in the like 2200s or some shit, and they're just like, their space program is complete and they're off to Earth. And then like 200 years later, that other place is ready to go, and they're just like, then their space program heads to Earth. I don't know. Something to think about. Lone wanderer species as opposed to pack animals would be like. Sadly, those are extremely unlikely to form societies. Exactly. I don't know. Like, it takes a lot of people to, like, be able to reach space travel. Incubators, for example, are a race of emotionless creatures, contrary to the emotional humans to them. Us. Feeling emotions is just scary and weird to us. Yeah. The 1980s declares war against the 1970s to prove they have better music. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, the technology level, like, how weird would it be to have, like, a 1980s with, like, 1950s music? I guess, like, well, 1950s culture, you know? Like, I don't know. The cultures would be completely different. Like, I can think back on various decades of, like, Western culture and I get different vibes, but, like... Oh, this is KK Bossa. Nice. That's good shit. Like, alien culture, like, they would have nothing like that. Shit would be totally different. Love the subtle hint that we humans were the first sentient species incubators took advantage of. Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know, like... Their whole thing is that they harness emotions as a power source, right? I don't know. It's just so whack to me that the incubators, like... They have the ability to grant wishes that, like, could reshape the entire universe, but they still can't solve entropy. These fucking nerds. Most people think that hive species have queens who do all the thinking, but that's wrong. In bug colonies, the queen is nothing more than a baby maker, just another cog in the machine. Being a hive mind is like having your own mind, but the survival of the group as a whole is constantly in the front of your mind, with all your individual thoughts being towards how best to protect all. Yeah, exactly. Space communists. I'm gonna go get some more water. There's a witch in the Madoka universe called Itzli, and its description literally says this witch was born at the other end of the galaxy. Is that from the video game? I don't know how the witches work. They're just like, witches are magical girls who, like, I don't know, they run out of magic or some shit, dumb shit happens, and they're witches now. I don't know. It's not a good solution for entropy. I don't understand how that helps. A witch born from alien magical girls. Now that's a concept that hasn't been explored, has it? Like, sure, we have Mass Effect and, like, Star Trek and series that feature alien species. Where's our alien species magical girls? Why didn't Garrus get a sex scene in Mass Effect? Like, to the extent that all the other dudes did. Like, they just couldn't be fucked to figure out how his anatomy worked under that armor. And that sucks, because Garrus was always the best. I'm not a simp, she said my name after I gave her a measly $500. I basically just lost my virginity. Yeah, you know, I never understood, like, people, like, calling the boyfriends of girls who, like, make money camming, like, cucks or something, because, like, dudes are paying to watch this girl that this guy gets to have sex with for free. Like, that kind of makes them the cucks, doesn't it? Like, another guy is having what you're paying for and aren't getting. I don't know. I just feel like the attitude towards cam girls is, like, kind of disgusting in general. It's just like, yeah, these guys want the services of these sex workers, but they don't want to pay for it and actively insult anyone who does. Like, they wouldn't be doing it if it didn't pay well. Like, come on. Would have been badass to see at the end of Madoka Magica when Madoka made her wish. We seen her not only save girls around the world, but throughout the entire galaxy. Yeah, I never really understood how that worked at the end. Like, she was saving magical girls in, like, war-torn cities and shit, but, like, also it was... There seemed to be, like, weird futuristic cities as well. Like, did Madoka take place in the future? It did look super weird. Like, that school she went to, I think it might have taken place in the future. I don't know. Paying girls for photos is cringe. Whatever, dude. They gotta make money somehow. Okay, I feel like this should be something. And I was right. Does that match with anything? I feel like it should. It doesn't, though. Like, dating a cam girl and paying cam girls is cringe? Why is dating a cam girl cringe? Like, why is that cringe? Explain it to me. Madoka takes place in the Matrix. Madoka's wish was to erase witches from the past, present, and future. Oh, is that it? Okay. I didn't really get that. I don't know where the fuck this goes. It goes on this side, doesn't it? Annoying. I still can't reconcile with this. It doesn't make any sense. Right. This is gonna make me sound like a madman. But I was right. Medica's setting to seem to be a reasonable future. Yeah. I still don't know what the hell was going on in the movie, though. It all just got way too complicated for me. The only anime that has personally reached Madoka's brilliance was Mob Psycho. I guess. Like, in the animation department, it was certainly impressive. I don't know. I haven't watched season 2. These fucking jacket stripes are pissing me off. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that Jack Skellington is trying to pick a fight with me. Good thing I'm so cautious. That was aces right there. It's cringe because you're basically allowing your partner to show themselves to anyone when they're supposed to be for you. Which is a very weak bond in placing money/horniness over a loving bond. It's the best way I can explain it after drinking this much. Yeah, but like... at the same time... your partner doesn't, like, belong to you. Like, when you say, like, allowing your partner to show themselves off, like... I don't know. Like, I get that it would be crossing a line. You definitely have to, like, talk about it beforehand, but if you have, like, a mutual trust and you're like, yeah, we both understand that, like, you can make a lot of money doing this, like, you know, I'd take the money. Like, if I had a boyfriend that was, like, if guys camming was, like, a thing, I fucking wish, right? If guy camming was, like, a thing, I don't think I'd have a problem with, like, a boyfriend that did that. I don't know. I guess it's a matter of personal preference. Now, this is why I think it's like a sexist thing, because you call it like a sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. That's... like... do you have a problem with women? Like, is this your issue? Like... you devaluing women down to, like, just their sexual organs? Is that the whole problem here? That a woman is making money off of her sexuality? Is that your problem? Grow up, man. It's the modern age. Everyone's all about, like, oh, they want women, like... they want sex with women, but as soon as, like, women, like, maybe want to make money off of being sexy, that's the problem? It's a matter of recognizing being in a relationship is making yourself exclusive. Yeah, that's fine, but not everybody defines their relationships that way. Some people are poly, some people are just, like, open about that kind of thing, you know? I don't think relationships have to have, like, one definition. If cam duding was the thing, you'd be against it too. Alright, so you just don't like sex workers. I can't say I agree with that, but, like, whatever. You do you. Ooh. This looks important. It's probably not, though. Oh, no, wait. Is something like that? Motherfucker, I know it goes there. Oops. Fuck it. Anyway, what have I been on for? Oh, fuck, it's been 2 hours. You know it's been a long stream when we start talking about cam girls. I mean, technically, I'm a cam girl. I'm on camera right now. I mean, if somebody, like, donates to my stream, does that make them a simp? Because they're watching a girl do something and paying her for it? Always set boundaries before you start a relationship. True facts. I still don't know where the fuck this goes. It's driving me nuts. What is it there? I'm like... Now I'm mad. Alien cam girls. In a surveillance state, we're all cam girls. Yeah. You're a cam girl. I'm a cam girl. Your dad's a cam girl. I put out my eyes so I can never simp by seeing a female. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. There's just a lot of things about, like, heteronormative culture that, like, thinking about them, they really, like, just, like, more recently have started noticing these things, and it's like, yeah, it's weirding me out. Like, men, like, not taking care of their kids because they think, like, it makes them seem more feminine. Like, you know, people are gonna think that you're gay because you had a kid with your wife and you look after the kid. It's terrible. People are terrible. We all simps because we watch PML. Yep, all 5 of you. If you drool over a cam boy, are you a simp? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say I've watched a cam boy, like, a dude, like, doing, like, sexual stuff in front of a camera, because, like, to be honest, I wouldn't seek that out, and I don't even know if that actually exists. Like, I don't know, I've definitely watched, like, an ASMR video that involved a shirtless guy tapping a microphone, and I did watch it because he was shirtless and had a lot of tattoos, but I don't know, I didn't donate to his Patreon or anything, so I don't really know where that leaves me. There's a group of people out there that believe having a daughter makes simultaneously a simp and a cuck. Yeah, those are called incels. We don't take them seriously around here. If I like cute girly stuff, then I like it. I say I'm a balance between feminine and masculinity. Right. Where the fuck does this go? This one's just a fucking weird one. I Ugh. This piece is hideous. I hate it so much. Why are you like this? And I know it goes over on this side because it's poorly cut. Is it this one? Motherfucker. Is it this? Oh, I don't even know. It's so poorly cut, I can't tell. I'll just say that it is. Ugh. Disgusting. Actually very off politically from the overall PML faction, but I usually don't discuss because the last place I think of politics is PML Puzzle Stream. Yeah, I don't know how we even got on this topic. These things just kind of come and go. Could be worse. We could be talking about Harry Potter. Just cursed myself by bringing it up. I don't know what this is. But I don't like it. In this world, I'm 50 grand in debt? How? God, imagine having debt. Love it when we get self-aware of our ridiculousness. Well, yeah, it pays to be self-aware. I don't take anything seriously anymore. I don't have time for it. I don't even take my job seriously. They don't pay me enough to. It's like, yeah, I could properly take care of this building you've put me in, but instead I'm covering 5 floors, and I don't understand a single one of them. There's like this one study room that somebody's been using. They were. The bin is just fucking full of Japanese candy. Like, it's Pocky and shit. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing in here? It's either somebody very Japanese or a huge weeb. This is your job now? No. I have to go back to work on Sunday. So you know. Why does that look like it goes there? This is bullshit. It should go there. Where else would it fucking go? I can't believe the shit I have to put up with from this puzzle. Would I date a K-pop star? Never in a million fucking years. I mean, like, first of all, most K-pop idols are just, like, contractually required to stay single, but, like, have you fucking, like, how do you pronounce it? Sezang fans or something? Have you heard of them? They're fucking crazy. I would get murdered. K-pop fans, who's the cutest? Yeah. And the weird thing is like, I don't know, is it racist to say that all the K-pop dudes look the same? Because, like, as far as I know, as far as I've been told, like, Korean beauty standards, like, these guys are manufactured to all look the same because, like, that's their thing, right? There's one thing that's attractive in Korea, and they are that, and that's why they all look the same. Like, I don't know if that's racist to say, but, like, they look the same because they're manufactured to be. Oh shit, we got the museum theme. I don't know where the fuck this goes. This is terrible. This is terrible. Throwing it back in. Wouldn't say so considering how much surgery and makeup they use. That is true, they do have surgery for that. I mean, plastic surgery is like a big thing in South Korea. I would say it's a way that not all Koreans look the same. It's just the K-pop band specifically. Yeah, that is true. I don't know, just like their whole culture is super toxic. Like, the K-pop culture, it's fucked up. The way they, like, require the singers to, like, not have, like, any romantic relationships. Like, the industry itself, like, fosters that crazy fan thing because their lives are, like, meant to look, like, super manufactured and shit. And, like, they're not allowed to date specifically for the fantasy of the fans that they could date them. Like, if they just let K-pop idols be, like, regular people, that creepy fan culture would, like, not exist. But, like, they built it themselves. Keeps the money flowing. Alright, Val, don't be too edgy about it, okay? Like, come on. Like, don't, like, put the bowl down. Like, I think we can say without a doubt that North Korea is worse than South Korea. I don't know where the fuck this goes. That's pissing me off. You're just being honest. Well, like, you're still wrong, though. Like, do you know what's happening in North Korea? 'Cause that shit's fucked. There's an operation that turns your canine so it gives you an anime fang. What? That can't be a thing. There are two types of Koreans other than normal people, of course. K-pop and gamers. The producers and the fans are miserable and destructive. Yeah. In a K-pop concert in North Korea where not a single North Korean moved or even smiled during the concert? No, but that sounds creepy as fuck. K-pop fans are entire separate madness. Yeah. Like, we think that, like, the Western ones are weird, but, like, it's the ones that live in Korea that are, like, really in on this. It's freaky. Okay. There's a good thing here. This is terribly cut. So it's gotta be somewhere over here, right? You'd think. I didn't dare to let myself to dream. It's gotta be that. No, it's not that. Just go up there, just like... Oh my god. Yeah, that is it. No, that's not it, but it's still terribly cut out. Why is it like that? That sucks ass. I'm just gonna leave it up there in its own little pit of wrongness. In North Korea, Kim Jong-un is all 4 members of North Korea's only band. Half my middle school friends were K-pop fans. K-pop stans. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so weird. Ah, when I was in high school, we were all fucking weebs. No, I'm kidding. Do you want to arm wrestling with me? No thanks. I have very weak arms. At least when it comes to wrestling. When it comes to lifting, I'm a tough boy. Yeah, they shit again. It goes over here, I assume. Oh, fucking no, whatever. The other half were edgy as fuck, of course. Cold War proxyism and neocolonialism? I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know history. This is another fucking jacket piece. These are the worst. I don't even know where that would go. Jack Skellington needs a new outfit. Pronto. Since he's already wearing a suit, do you think he would wear that to his wedding, or do you think he'd get a better one? Google Yeba? I suppose. That better not be something gross. Ew, seriously? That's a fucking thing? Gnarly. That would absolutely damage your teeth, wouldn't it? And your gums. In 2013, it became a trend where teenage girls would undergo dental procedures to cap the upper canine. Gross. Why the fuck would their parents let them do that? Ew, what? Why on earth would that... Who the fuck is paying close enough attention to someone's teeth to notice that? That's just fucking weird. Darius, are you... What the fuck are you doing, dude? The Korean War was just our proxy? You mean your proxy? I ain't got nothing to do with the US, man. South Korea has been an Americanized tourist spot for decades. Not Americanized enough. We all know what happened to, like, their last, like, president or prime minister or whatever the fuck. They were, like... they had some sort of, like, weird spiritual guide that was, like, controlling everything they did. That's, like, some shit out of a movie. Now see, this looks important, but I'm gonna be so pissed off because I'm not gonna be able to figure out where it goes. Americans are the most well-known people to mispronounce languages. Well, yeah. I mean, English is pretty much just like a bastardization of all languages. It's just everything. How irritating. I think it might go here, though. I was right. The way white people pronounce Ola. Is that how you pronounce it? Ola? Or Hala? Ooh. No, wait, that's not it. That's not a star piece, it's just got a chip on the edge that makes it look like one. My life in shambles. And now it's gone. Your free life trial has expired. Okay, well, how do you pronounce it? I'll admit, I don't speak Spanish. My sister used to. I don't know if she does anymore. You know how it is. If you're learning a new language, but you don't have anyone to speak it to, you just forget it. That's a part of 0. Pretty sure. Studied some Spanish in high school. I have like 7 languages on my bucket list. Let me guess. One of them is Japanese. Is Darius muted or what? What do you mean? I don't know, he just retracted a couple of messages and then I think he left. I don't know. Probably said some weird shit and then got embarrassed. I don't know. Covered snails, skeleton fucking, Harry Potter, directed terrorism, sex workers, and cultural imperialism. What is that? Nahuatl? I don't know what that is. Trying to learn Japanese so I can know what the hell manga is saying instead of waiting 2 years for a translation. What, you don't know fan translations? Those are everywhere. They translate everything. Even like the really obscure stuff. Guessed correctly. Japanese, French, German, Latin, Russian, Arabic, Italian. Why would you want to learn Latin? It's a dead language. Like, there is no benefit to you learning it. No one's gonna speak it with you. There's also some cute fan art and doujin I came across on the internet and infuriates me not knowing what the hell they're saying. I think there's like a Google thing for that, like, Google Duo or Lens or something, I don't know. Like, it takes, like, things from images and translates them. Doesn't work all that great, though. Nahuatl, how do you say that? Nahuatl is a Central American language. Latin is useful so you can secretly insult your friends. So is Pig Latin. Don't at me. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Does that fit? Fuck me, it doesn't. God damn it. It's so annoying. Google Translate is garbage to... Okay, whatever. Latin is used in almost any sort of professional field. Law, biology, medicine, etc. Okay. Like, alright, I didn't realize you were a lawyer, biologist, doctor. Don't get me started on my 9th grade friends, they were furries. Always a good thing to put in brackets, they were furries. 10th grade was gamers, 7th grade were weebs, 6th were bronies. It's been shit dealing with fandoms, although 8th grade was Undertale, not fun. Ah, you poor child. I don't, like, yeah, man, I've been living here for way too long. It's been almost like 5 years. I was fucking living here when Undertale came out. God. When the fuck is Deltarune coming out? Jesus. Where's chapter 2? Don't tell me Toby doesn't have time to work on it. He's stuck at home too, I know he is. Saying Latin phrases makes you seem intelligent and not at all like a total fucking loser. That was in, H-Bomber Guy's, Pathologic video. He's like, this is Latin for, look at me, I know Latin. You please review Avatar The Last Airbender on GBA, PS2, PS Portable, Nintendo DS, Wii, GameCube, Microsoft, Windows, or Xbox. I mean, I'm impressed it was on that many consoles, but I never watched the Avatar The Last Airbender show, so I don't think I'd be a good fit for reviewing that. I suppose I could look into it. FNAF fandom and their YIF fan art. Robo YIF. Haha. Hope Toby doesn't pull off a Yandere dev. There's no way. He already released the first chapter. And he's like an actual game developer. You know, YouTube was like recommending me that video for like a week. Like, that guy, I don't fucking remember his name. He made like almost a 2-hour video just fucking tearing down Yandere dev and the fact that Yandere Simulator will never come out. They kept recommending me that video, and like today I just finally like cracked and watched it in chunks. And I was just like, damn, that's a lot of bullshit. Also, Yandere dev might be a pedophile. Deltarune's better than Undertale? Eh. I mean, I like Chris a lot. I think they're a really fun character. I mean, like, I like their character design. Not much character there. And I did like the whole contrast where, like, you are the main character of Undertale, but, like, the main character of Deltarune actively fucking hates being controlled by you. Also, it's 2020 now, so nobody can go into Mount whatever the fuck, whatever mountain that was, because the game took place in the year 201X. So, I don't know. It's like a classic Mega Man game. Oh shit. There it is. There's some more stars. Good luck fucking finding out where they go, though. Ugh. Oh, I'm mad. Now I'm mad. I think Yandere Sim is just a hobby at this point. I would say that if he wasn't actively making like $2,000 a month on Patreon from it. Oh, how fortuitous. Yeah, like I can code better than Yandere Dev. I'm gonna look it up right now. Yandere Simulator. Patreon. How much is that motherfucker making a month? Don't tell me he's like hid his amount. Oh, thank God. I hate people that hide their amounts, the amount they're making on Patreon. I'm just like, you guys are cowards. He's making $2,214 a month. He's making more than I do at my full-time fucking job while being a shit programmer and an all-around creep. Is that where the cum chalice came from? I don't even know how that started. I don't know. Some meme somebody made. Agree with everything about the Yandere Dev drama except the live streaming thing. What's the live streaming thing? That like he shouldn't be live streaming for like 2 to 3 hours a day because he should be coding? Like, I mean, I guess if he live streamed him coding the game, maybe that would like make him take responsibility for his actions, but I doubt it. Hold up, let me just look at these membership levels. There's only 2 of them. Yeah, the 2 membership levels are $1 per month. I appreciate any contribution, no matter how big or small. You can donate any amount you feel like, even $1 can make a difference. And the other membership level is $100 a month. And if you donate $100, I will put your company logo, website logo, or personal logo into the game before the title screen and acknowledge you as an official sponsor. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like at this point, having your name at like the beginning of Yandere Simulator is a bit of a liability. It's basically a pay pig for him, yeah. He denied TinyBuild because one of his developers literally improved his coding. Yeah, like, I feel like he did that because he knew that, like, if it was real code, he wouldn't be able to do anything with it because he doesn't know how to code like a real person. Yeah. Like, I really wish... He was always saying, like, oh, I've gotten some offers from, like, different companies to, like, for them to buy the IP, so, like, he's like, but that would, like, they would probably, like, take away from my original vision, and I'm just like, dude, you don't even have an original vision anymore. Just, like, sell the IP, let somebody make a decent game in, like, a year rather than 6. Good lord. I remember back when I was still following the game, like, I think it might have been, like, 2016, he was giving, like, projections, like, oh, the demo and Kickstarter might be coming out in January of 2019. So, yeah. Dude has no fucking clue what he's doing. Funny how Yandere Dev and Scott Cawthon started their games around the same time, but Scott released 6 games and built a franchise and wrapped up the story neatly. I wouldn't say he wrapped up the story neatly. he told a story. Whether or not it was neat is the subject of furious debate. Meanwhile, Yandere Dev is still in beta, more like alpha or pre-alpha. Even worst case scenario, he would at least program at the same amount as live streaming. Yeah. Furious debate. I count game theory videos as furious debate. I don't know what the fuck's going on in FNAF. Last I heard, a group of animatronics, like, stuffed themselves into the body of a dude, and then he vomited them out, but somehow also survived that. His original vision was to impress Anons over at /V. Yeah. I mean, like, when you hear him talk on the live streams, because, like, I watched a couple of those back in the day, you can tell, like, yeah, he's from 4chan. He knows the language. Ugh. Which wouldn't be a problem if he wasn't just, like, a terrible person. Okay, this one, I feel like I could place this. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Oh, I know what it is. It's not part of the edge. It's part of the wall. Fuck this wall. Yandere Dev is a completely different person in streams. Yeah, like in, when he's not whining about the haters in his videos, like, he's all, like, buttoned up, like, good production value, like, slow, calm tone of voice. Like, that was what originally, like, got me into the project, because it's like his original videos were really interesting because he, like, spoke in, like, sort of a calm manner. He had a nice voice, but, you know, who he really is completely different than that. Can't impress /V. When you listen to everyone's ideas and try putting all awesome ideas into your game, you get a massive sloppy mess of a game with no direction. No direction is right. Oh, sweet, more stars. Where the fuck does this go? Oh, damn it. This one could be so perfect. Where does it go? Damn it. That's just really annoying. Does it go there? No. Here? Oh, man. This is disappointing. I guess I'll have to go there. What about this fucking thing? Where did this go? I don't know why this is here. Shouldn't be. It's mad for Poland D. And Daredevil also scam voice actors and artists. I don't know, would you call it scamming them? Like, they volunteered those assets. Although, like, it does piss me off that he's just, like, rather than hiring an artist, or, like, you know, he had enough money initially. He's making, like, 50 grand a year off of this project. He could afford to hire, if not another programmer, an artist to, like, make his assets for him, or, like, yeah, to make assets specifically for Yandere Simulator rather than stealing them. Or, like, relying on volunteers. More than confident that Mad Pat made the FNAF story more than Scott themselves. What? How old is FNAF? It's gotta be like 5 years old right now, right? No, more like 6 or 7. I don't know. It came out when I was still in the dorms at college. I love how the first FNAF theory was like totally off base though, with like Matt Pat. Sometimes I'll go back and watch those old videos just to laugh at him like twisting himself into a knot to explain everything. But like him trying to like set up the first FNAF game as like an allegory for a real-life shooting that happened at a Chuck E. Cheese, or like a Showbiz Pizza or whatever. Like, what a fucking reach, man. That was ridiculous. And I don't know where the fuck this goes. I'm just gonna put it here. Puzzles seem like an old person thing. It's fine. I've been told I'm a bit of an old soul. Like things like puzzles and knitting and things like that. I don't know. These are the things you do when you value your alone time. Spending hours at my desk, just puzzling away. Wait, did the music end? What the fuck? Some Yick vibes. Oh, I have never had any inkling to ever play Yick, but I've watched like at least 3 hours of videos of people just tearing it to fucking pieces. I don't even know when it came out, but like the game, when did that come out? Okay, it came out on January 17th of 2019, but all of the videos I watched of it came out in, like, the last 3 months. So this game had, like, a weird year-later renaissance of people just bagging the hell out of it. Remember how Ant Simulator fell apart because the devs took the donated money and spent it on booze and strippers? Oh my god, people gotta stop donating to Kickstarter campaigns. Like, it's not even worth it anymore. Music is dead, no more music. Yeah, I feel like I should call it a night, you know? Ooh, City Girl Neon Impasse. I don't know what that is. That might be copyrighted though. Ooh, it comes with a story. Let's read this. As the sun finally burrows its way into bed, you leave Jiun's, I think that's a Korean name, Jiun's apartment, finding the empty street outside lost in mist. You know your way back home, but you don't take it. Throughout the city, you find velvet gardens draped in the colors of nearby shop windows and cafes, the tender stare of a stranger, their face illuminated by phone light from below and street lamps from above. The steps you take start to melt into one another, softly being enveloped by some unknown force that carries you forward. The night blooms further, the light becomes more and more neon, the skyline turns obsidian, and the same old doubts replay in your head. But the momentum of something greater than yourself pushes you forward, into and then back out of the lights of different entrances, effecting your egress into the night over and over again. You lose track of time, slipping into ash-filled streets, farther from the center of the city, outskirts where all color has been lost save for the silver rain of moonlight, an empty palette, a lake of mercury and ash, obsidian and velvet. Would any life have been lived the same as yours, city girl? Alright. It's better spending at internet strippers. Callous power plant is a bop. I know, I put that on my phone after I did the XY review. That shit was legit. Man, I'm getting, like, nothing done on this puzzle. This one... That one's annoying me. I don't even know. It's too deep for me. PML brain hurt now. No, thank good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've taken those long walks, you know, in the dark. But my city isn't like, you know, neon lights and all fancy shit like that. Need some chemical X. Yeah, I gotta spice things up a bit. I don't really like this album. What genre would you say this is? Guitar, bass, piano, synth, drum programming. Huh. That's kind of a weird thing. I'm gonna check the Bandcamp page. What would you define this as? Electronic beats, chill pop, guitar, jazz, lo-fi. We could listen to some Zelda and chill. That might be a little bit more interesting. It's got the beat. Whatevs, bro. Live in the Chicago area, you know, the city of death, new shootings every weekend. Yeah, that's the problem with big cities, all the crime and drugs. You know, it'd be really cool to walk around like a city at night, like just enjoying the nightlife and like, you know, the neon lights, but, you know, people. "2016 was the worst year for us. I swear there's so many shootings were happening that it got its own separate panel in the news." Yeah, that's bad. Well, I mean, 2016 was, like, the worst year. I mean, we all agree that everything went to shit when Harambe got shot, right? Like, that was the inciting incident. That's where our timeline, like, turned off into this. Like... You know, if Harambe hadn't gotten shot, then, like, people wouldn't have, like, done those fake joke votes in the election for him, and somebody might have, like, actually voted for, like, a real person, so... You'd probably not have Trump in office. I don't want to put that level of power on Harambe, but, like, he really affected the nation. Harambe getting shot is when, like, meme culture started to leak into real life, so... I feel confident about this. There's the one in the town of Aurora. Oh shit, I remember that one. But you know, like, I know a lot of people were panicked about that, but I was thinking it myself when the new Star Wars came out. Like, considering that the Aurora shooting is, like, the biggest, like, movie theater shooting that we know of, like, I think it's safe to say that, like, stuff like that isn't like a problem, like an occurrence that is happening regularly. The fact that it was so shocking, like, I think we can be glad that that's like not like a regular occurrence that has become dull. Like, it's good that that's not happening all the time. Just realized everyone was talking about a place I went to a few times before. Yeah. The AU where Harambe lived, we exist as an ascended non-corporeal beings made of pure thought, maybe like 200 years from now. Las Vegas shooting is still sketchy as shit. You know what? From what I've heard, like, I don't really remember it. From, like, I heard a lot of shit about, like, what was with that guy, or, like, how many guns or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. It was still sketchy as hell. I'm not gonna say there was, like, a cover-up, but, like, something weird was going on there. Okay, does this, like, match this? Oh yeah, it does. I'm a genius. Can I what the 2 patrons? I don't know what that means. Letting you buy 2 more cans of beans a month than usual. Oh no, I feel you, Val. That's terrifying. Like, it's always scary when shit like that happens close to you. Like, I remember one time I was leaving, like, my job program that I went to, and, like, I don't know if it was a shooting or a stabbing, but, like, one of the roads on my way home was blocked off by police tape, and I went home and, like, yeah, apparently while I was at my job program thing, somebody got killed there. From what I remember, basically, we still have no motive, the official numbers make no sense, his brother came out and said he wouldn't do this, and they claim to have found several terabytes of CP on his computer from the early 90s. Yeah. I don't know, man. Don't really know where that landed. It does seem awfully fucking suspicious, though. And nobody really looked into it. Events like these remind us to always be careful, as we never know when death will rear its ugly head. I don't know, man, like, even if you're as careful as you can be, nothing can prepare you for that, like, kind of a random act of violence. So I don't know. I'd say that, like, paranoia can't really protect you from things like that, so I don't know, just, like, live it up while you can, I guess? Life is random and shitty. I don't know. Okay. These are, like, part of his arms. This is bothering me. Shootings happen a lot here, you get used to it. Ugh. Man. Everybody's shooting everybody. Even the safest person can get a stroke and die. Or a brain aneurysm. Like, where your brain just starts bleeding for absolutely no reason and you just die because the human body is just poorly designed. Life is shitty, but also fun because cats and dogs exist. Of course, there are good things in life, you know. There are trampolines and fun things. Life is what you make of it. Facts. The internet helps too, and coffee. Don't know about coffee, but I'll take the internet. Thinking about it. You know, people be drinking coffee because it's like, you know, the most common way to get caffeine, like, whatever. But, you know, it's not the most efficient. Just, like, get yourself some pills or something like that. Okay, this is part of a spiral. Yes. I like that very much. I'll try to place like one more piece and then I'll get out of here. The biggest flaw in the human body, in my opinion, is how puberty pressures to reproduce as much as possible with hormones, even though that's completely damaging to the kid both physically and psychologically. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the leftover things. I'm sure that when they get their hands on like that whole like CRISPR thing, so they're making designer babies and shit, they'll edit that out. Damn it. I hope they get rid of puberty. Well, not puberty. I hope they get rid of like the menstrual cycle. Fucking hate that shit. Is that? Ah, that's annoying. Oh. Well, yes, indeed. Wait, what? What? How? That looks like it fits perfectly. I've been misled. I've been fucking bamboozled. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's right there. How would you reload with machine guns for hands? I don't know. I don't know how to reload a machine gun with hands. But either way, we do need rocket boots. I'll agree to that. Like Chrono Trigger? I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow on my from 10 to 5 stream. Working 10 to 5. I have to take a bathroom break though. Obviously. Why can't the female body just contain one egg cell at a time and just remove it painlessly with the urinary system? I don't know, because we're fucking dumb, because we were like, oh man, we gotta have smarter brains, let's have weak teeth. Why with the blood? I know, right? It's been like that for thousands of years. You'd think it would have just, like, gotten rid of that at some point. Stupid. Evolution's dumb. Watch Slumpy Torch's Gorfield horoscope? No. Sounds weird. Anyway, how long have I been at this? Yeah, it's been 3 hours. I'm dipping. That's facts. I'll be back tomorrow, probably. Anyway. This one's my fucking webcam anyway. Okay, it's that one. I think. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and peace.